Welcome, everybody. Hello, Matthew.
Hey, Stefan. Hello.
How are you doing? Good?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. And how are you today?
I'm good. I'm a little bit cold, but I'm okay. I'm doing good. So,
It-
Matthew, tell us, what's the topic for today? What will we be speaking about?
okay, Stefan. So today we're going to be talking about physical description, how we can describe the way a person looks and their different features.
Good. Do you think that's important for us to know how to do this?
Yeah, I think it's really important. When we're learning a language, it's one of the first things that we learn, how to describe and also to describe ourselves.
That's true. And as you said, when we are learning at first, we learn so many different words for these things. But sometimes I find, Matthew, that some students they don't know, do we use the verb to be or the verb to have? For example, maybe someone can say, I am long hair, or I am, I don't know, I am can you give me any more
Yeah,
examples?
yeah. So maybe I am blue eyes, or yeah. So it's easy to get confused. Sometimes also, I think with ages, we can
Mhm.
say I have 20 or I have 25. So yeah, it's good to review when to use be and when to use have.
That's true. And today we're going to make it very clear. Okay, we're going to help everybody
Okay.
to make it really, really clear. And we're going to start with the verb to be. So we use the verb to be with an adjective, okay, to describe, okay, something that is, we could say, our complete body. Okay.
Mm.
For example, how high, how tall are we? Okay, this is our complete body is a certain height, yes? Entonces, vamos a usar el verbo to be para hablar de cosas que nos describen completamente. No solamente una parte de nuestro cuerpo, sino entero. Okay? So, Matthew, what's the first one we could use?
Okay, Stefan. So thinking about the complete body, we could say I am tall, or I am short. I think
Very
for
good.
me, it would be I am medium height.
Okay, so we have three. I am tall, soy alto. I am short, soy bajo. And I am medium height, de altura, estatura media. Yes, estatura
Mm.
media.
Yeah.
I think, I am medium height. And Matthew, how can we ask questions about height? Can we use the same pattern?
Okay, so we could change the position of the verb to say, for example, are you tall? Or are you short? Are you medium height? Instead of saying I am, we could say you change where the verb goes, no, to make the question.
Yes, that's true. And sometimes we can even take the subject, you, he, she, it, we, you, they, and we can change it for a name. For example, I can say, Matthew, is your dad tall? How would you answer that question?
No, he isn't. No, he isn't.
So his dad isn't tall. So we can use the same structure to do affirmative, questions, and negatives. Yes, we can do those three. Ok, vamos a pasar al siguiente punto. Vamos a pasar con el físico, ok? El físico. So what vocabulary do students usually learn to speak about, their physical aspect?
Okay, so there's lots of words we can use here, Stefan. You're right. Physical, maybe we need to talk about our hair, if we have any, or perhaps our eyes, ears, mouth, nose, hands, arms. Yeah, there's plenty.
So you said arms, yes? So if we have, for example, strong arms, yes, we would say that I am strong. Yes, we can say I am strong. No, estoy fuerte. And Matthew, for example, if I run every day 30 minutes, how would you describe me?
Oh, right. Okay, so then I would say you are fit. You
Yes.
are fit, Stefan.
But I am not fit, Matthew. I want to be fit. So yeah, so we have, for example, strong, cuando alguien es fuerte, o alguien está en forma. Yes, I am fit. And hey, for example, Matthew, what if somebody doesn't eat a lot? Or someone eats a lot. Cuando alguien come mucho o no come suficiente, how can we describe this physical aspect?
Okay, we have to be careful here, no? But if someone eats a lot, maybe we would say that person is fat. Is fat. Or perhaps a nicer way to say that is they are chubby.
Ah, chubby. That's a nice word. How would you translate chubby to Spanish?
Wow. Gordito, maybe? I don't know. Is that a little bit? Yeah.
Yes. I also use I am podgy. Okay, so podgy. We have chubby and podgy. Entonces, aquellos que os gustan aprender palabras nuevas, Matthew y yo os enseñamos una forma coloquial de decirlo.
Yeah.
¿Vale? Es una forma que no es muy formal, es más bien coloquial cuando hablamos, ¿no? Podgy o chubby es cuando estamos un poquito rechonchetes, un poco gorditos, ¿no? Como yo, I'm a bit chubby now. Okay. Yeah, so we have I'm fat or he is fat.
Right.
And if he is not fat, we can also say...
Yeah, so we could say he is thin. He is thin.
Yes, thin. So again, the verb to be plus this adjective. And como antes, también podemos hacer negativas, podemos hacer preguntas. For example, Matthew, are you podgy?
Stefan, that's a good question. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe a little, but no, I think I am thin.
Okay, so he isn't podgy, he is thin. Okay, and here we have age, edad, you mentioned before. What is the problem with age? Los hispanohablantes, con el tema de la edad, ¿qué problema tienen, Matthew? Hay un problema aquí.
Sí, es muy normal, ¿no? En español decimos yo tengo 25, tengo 30, pero claro, en inglés no podemos usar el verbo tener cuando estamos hablando de la edad. Tenemos que usar el verbo ser. I am. So, yeah. In my case, Stefan, I am 18.
18, wow, Matthew.
En cada pierna, en cada pierna.
18, no te conservas, Matthew. Sí, es lo que decíamos antes, ¿no, Matthew? El verbo to be, para describirnos, es algo que nos describa entero, completamente, ¿no? No es una parte del cuerpo solamente. Entonces, por ejemplo, hemos visto soy alto o estoy fuerte, ¿no? Nos describe enteros, y la edad es lo mismo. Nuestro cuerpo entero tiene esa edad, ¿verdad? Entonces, también usamos el verbo to be. El verbo to be, I am. Y esto es difícil, ¿verdad? Le cuesta mucho a nuestros alumnos porque en español es tengo y en inglés es soy, ¿no?
Sí, sí.
Soy. Okay, very good, well done. Y la última, belleza. How can we speak about this in English? What vocabulary can we teach our students?
Okay, so there's some really useful words that we can learn here. Maybe for a man, we would say handsome. He is handsome. That's the idea of guapo, no? Good looking, handsome. And for a woman, well, we could say she is pretty or she is beautiful. Ella muy guapa, no?
Very good. Yes, so we have handsome, que es guapo. Good looking is also good looking is for men. For women, pretty, beautiful, okay? And we could also say smart, yes, maybe.
Yeah,
smart.
that's a good word, smart.
Smart lo podemos usar para no solamente como inteligente o listo, sino también cuando uno está bien arreglado. Like today, Matthew is smart. I like your white shirt.
Thank you, Stefan. Well, the first time, the first time.
Well done. Always smart. Okay, good. So let's continue. This is the verb to be. And now let's move on with have, okay? So, si dijimos que to be era para todo el cuerpo, have es para una parte del cuerpo, ¿verdad? Y tenemos que tener en cuenta que si es he, she o it, usamos has. Okay, so Matthew, can you describe something of my body?
Right. Okay. So, Stefan, you have dark hair.
Mhm.
You have. I have to be careful here. This is a dangerous question. I think you have brown eyes, but I'm not
Yes,
sure.
I do have brown eyes.
Okay, very good. And I'm going to leave it there.
Very good, well done. Yeah, so parts of the body, partes del cuerpo, puede ser el pelo, okay? So we could say, let's start with, we have long hair or short hair. Then we can have, for example, curly hair, pelo rizado, curly hair. Wavy hair, ¿no? Que es pelo
Hey, that's a good
rizado,
word. Yeah, very good.
wavy, and straight hair. What about colors? How can we
Colors, yeah. Okay, so there's all different colors that we could be. For example, I am black. I suppose we could say you, Stefan, are white.
What about what about hair color?
Oh, sorry. Okay, good.
But that's good. You know, we actually let's go back to the verb to be.
Sorry,
Yes.
yeah. That's of course with the verb to be. Yes, talking about the color of the complete body, yeah. But parts of the body, you're right, Stefan. We use the verb have, not tener. Okay. So colors, you're talking about eye colors and hair colors?
Hair color.
Hair
Hair
colors. Okay. So you have dark hair, black
Okay.
hair, but I think, for example, rubio, in English, we would say blonde. So he has blonde hair or she has blonde hair. And we can have brown hair, we can have red hair or ginger hair.
Very good. That's true. So, question: what color hair does your grandma have? What color hair does your grandma have?
Wow, good question, Stefan. She has gray hair. Gray hair.
That's true. Well done. And this moves us on to asking questions. Okay, so we can ask about questions. Okay, and it's very important that we learn look like. Look like. Okay, look like lo usamos para decir que algo se parece a una cosa. Okay, for example, I can say my hair looks like Brad Pitt's hair, or my eyes look like my mom's eyes, ¿no? Mi pelo se parece al pelo de alguien, o mis ojos se parecen a los ojos de, ¿verdad? Pero lo usamos en pregunta para preguntar qué aspecto tiene. ¿Cuál es la estructura, Matthew? ¿Cómo hacemos estas preguntas?
Okay, Stefan. So we start with the question word, in this case, what? Then we need do or does. If it's the third person, he, she, or it, then we can use does. But if it's not, we just use do. Add to that our noun, and then at the end, what you mentioned, really important, look like.
Okay, so let me ask you, Matthew. Let's describe someone in your family. Do you have a brother or a sister?
Well, I don't. No, I don't. But I could imagine if I did,
Okay.
what they look like.
Please imagine your brother. Okay, let's imagine that Matthew has a brother, and I would say, Matthew, what does your brother look like?
Oh, Stefan. Right, my brother. What does he look like? Well, he is tall. He's taller than me, and he has black curly hair. He's fat. He's fat. But I should say he's podgy. He's podgy. And he is very strong. He's very strong. And I think maybe to help you have an idea, he looks like Denzel Washington.
Oh, really? Okay. Let me now describe you, my brother. Okay. So
Okay.
he is, let's say, average size, average height. Sorry, he's average height like me. He is fit.
Oh, okay.
And he is strong. He is stronger than me, actually. Okay. We both have black hair. Okay, los dos tenemos el pelo oscuro. We have brown eyes. Okay, and let's what else can I say? And he isn't podgy. He isn't fat. He doesn't have long hair.
Wow.
Okay, so there's so many things that we can say to describe people.
Oh,
So,
Stefan, can I ask you a question about your brother?
yeah.
Does he have blue eyes?
So does he have? No, he doesn't. He has brown eyes.
Okay.
That's a good question. Okay, so we had a lot of fun today, Matthew. I enjoyed our podcast today. It was fun.
That was good
And,
fun. Thank you, Stefan.
I have only one last question. What can a student do if they want to have a lesson with you or with me or learn anything new? What can they do?
Okay, so they can visit our webpage, which is campus.trainlang.com. And there you can see some of the webinars, or you can ask for a class. So there's lots you can do there.
There is. Thank you very much, Matthew. Y gracias a todos. And see you next time.
Thank you, Stefan. Muchas gracias.
Adiós.